Is it supposed to be like that?
No, brother. That's going on in the housing projects over there where you are. There's literally nobody talking over here. Yeah.
I'm inside of my car, but I would like to compound on what you were saying. Yes, we have what we have to understand is that blacks who descended from American slaves were chosen to be at the bottom of society. So we have to understand that if we're going to get reparations, we must prioritize our own tribe. And I'm running for Senate out here in the state of California, and I know that you are from California as well. So we understand that there is an agenda to make sure that black people in this country are completely washed out. I started running for president in 2015 for the first time. Ran for president in 2020 for the second time. I'm on the ballot in the state of California for 2022. Come out. Let's make this happen.
Now, what city are you in, brother?
Yeah, I'm in Vallejo, California.
Vallejo, okay.
Yes, sir.
What seat are you running for?
I am running for U.S. Senate in the state of California. The congressional federal seat, not state senator.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what platform are you? What's some of the main things on your political agenda?
Yes, sir. Great question. So I am published for establishing a reparations package known as Defense Money Land Grants, DMLG. I constructed that from the 4 elements of society. I did a lot of research and I came across a common element with every single nation in the world. Every nation has 4 elements in common: a defensive structure, capital, the flow of currency, and economy, land, and having access to that economy. And I constructed what's known as DMLG when I ran for president in 2020, and I constructed that, and I've been running on that for about 4 years now. And I understand that if we're going to get reparations, we must get reparations by those 4 elements. We must repair the damage. Reparations is the extension word from its root word, repair. Repair meaning to mend damage, to make whole, and to construct from a destruction cause. If we're going to get true reparations, we must take into consideration those 4 elements. Otherwise, it will be incomplete. And that's I was actually on Lord Jamar just yesterday. Lord Jamar.
Oh, cool.
Yes, sir. He had interviewed me, DJ K Slay, before he passed away. He brought me out to New York. He interviewed me. So yeah, I'm not just some guy who just popped out of nowhere. I've been doing this for quite some time. And if you Google me, you'll find me. I'm a grassroots hip hop organizer. All right, I'm not a celebrity rapper. I'm a grassroots hip hop organizer, and like I said, if you Google me, you'll find a lot about me.
Got it, man. We need to chop it up, man.
Yes, sir.
We definitely got it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, yes, sir. All right.
That's what we need. We need more brothers and sisters out here on the local political level, so we can get the message out here. So we need to get these messages out. Let's get Ben Yosef.
Hey, how's it going, Tariq?
Hey, what's up, brother? How are you?
All right. I think the reason that blacks do this because there's kind of an inferiority complex that they feel if they just say black, it doesn't hold as much weight if they don't have brown as a feature on it. Because used to have black girls back in the day used to say they were French Indian, French Creole or something. Black just wasn't good enough.
Right. Real talk. Thank you so much, brother. Let's get Shiro. Shiro, hop in, Shiro. Shiro? Shiro, you over there snacking on the mangoes, Shiro? What are you eating over there, Shiro? Shiro, you okay over there? Okay, sound like you over there barbecuing some meerkat meat or something, so I don't know what's going on with you, but Shiro, Hop back on when you finish eating your brunch over there. I don't know what you're eating, Sharon. Let's get AJ. AJ, hop on, brother.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's going on, AJ? How you doing, fam?
I'm doing good, man. But I'm not sure if I'm on the same page with you on this one.
Okay.
Well, because a lot of times, at least my age group, I'm in my 50s.
Okay.
Whenever I would say black and brown, I'm specifically talking about black people and Latino people, where that conversation goes. But if I'm just talking about us, I'll say black folks, and that's that. So when I was listening to you earlier, the premise that you was coming up with, you were saying that they ride on our coattails, and then when you say black and brown, if it's a black and Latino community, and I know that there's issues out there in California that you have, but when you say black and brown, you said it goes to the Latino community. Mm-hmm. I think that what you're not really looking at is there's a Latino community. Or I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, right? So we had the Jewish community, right? They didn't say the Hasidic community or the Orthodox community. It was the Jewish community. So something happened. They came together as a community and said, hey, this is wrong. And they move as a group. We don't do that as black people. Like, I'm trying to understand your foundational black American thing.
Yeah, we do.
Hold on. This is what I'm saying. We come together when one of us gets shot by the cops, or we come together, like, the media-wise. We come together on that, and we collectively look at it like, okay, we're all black. But when it comes to stuff like bank loans that make sense in the community, or let's everybody talks about reparations. When it comes to something like reparations, we don't come together in the way that we should. Now, I'm going to call you out on the foundational black American thing because I'm first generation. I'm black. I'm first generation here.
You're an immigrant from where?
Well, I'm first generation. I'm here. My father was an immigrant from the Caribbean.
Okay. From where?
What island specifically?
Yes, Haiti or Jamaica?
No, Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay, there you go. Okay. So you're calling me out on FBA because of what?
No, I'm not necessarily calling you out on it, but what I'm saying is, they like my example earlier with the Hasidics and the Orthodox in Brooklyn, right? They come together as Jews. They don't come together as foundational Jews or a foundational Orthodox or what have you. Because when you say I'm an immigrant, or you say that I'm a descendant of an immigrant, a lot of us black immigrants did a lot of good work for us to move away from where we were to where we are. We're not in the best space, don't get me wrong, but we're better off in certain instances than we were back in the 50s and 60s.
Okay, we're going to slow it down. Let's slow this down. Let's slow walk it. The problem is, AJ, a lot of you from immigrant backgrounds, we don't move as a unit because of y'all. Do you understand that? Turn your microphone on, sir.
When you say y'all who?
Y'all non-FBA tether classes. Not you particularly, but there's a tether within the non-FBA community who look at themselves as completely different from foundational black Americans. And
wait, hold on a second. You're absolutely right in the sense that, again, we don't look at us as a group to say we're all one group, we're all black, or like they do all Latino, right? It's Mexicans, El Salvadorans, but it's La Raza, right? That's what they do out there. So, but we don't do the same thing. So yeah, you're absolutely right. There are Africans that say, I don't want to be like a black American. There's West.
Okay, slow down, because now you just complained earlier about how we don't do that. Now you're admitting that we don't do that because of your community, which is the immigrant class. It's been hard getting the immigrant class on code with us. And that's why a lot of stuff don't get done. Do you understand that, sir?
I understand that, and I'm saying that we all are doing it. You're doing it with foundational black Americans. my Caribbean people do it where I don't want to be like these Black Americans. The Africans are doing it, saying they don't want to be like the Black Caribbean.
Oh, no. Foundational Black Americans are just acknowledging our lineage. This is our homeland, okay? So we don't owe anybody anything. This is our homeland. And also, you can't say that because when things happen to immigrants, we are usually the ones caping and helping you. The fact that you were able to come here, your family was able to come here, was off the work that foundational Black Americans did, sir. So you cannot say that. I will not let you say something that was so emphatically untrue, sir. Do you understand that a lot of y'all were able to immigrate here because of foundational Black Americans? Do you acknowledge that, sir? Mr. AJ, turn your microphone on, please.
I didn't realize you muted me. Sorry about that. I think you're not catching what I'm saying to you.
Okay, I want you to answer that, though. Do you understand? Because you said something where we don't hook up with you or whatever. You understand that it is foundational Black Americans. We are the main ones pushing for your family, the immigrant class, to come here. Do you acknowledge that, sir?
I absolutely acknowledge that, but what you're not acknowledging is we're the only ones that are looking at us differently. When my family immigrated here, my mother's side of the family, because my mom is second, I'm second generation here on my mother's side of the family. When they immigrated here, the second their foot hit the ground, it was called a nigger. So it doesn't, what you're doing right now is you're focused so intently on foundational Black American that you're not hearing me say that as a Black American myself, I agree with you. Okay. I think the problem is, hold on, please don't mute me for a second, because I really want to get this to you, man, because I respect you.
You're all over the place, sir. You really got to get to the point. I'm trying to be fair with you.
My point is this. Us, are all in the same boat. So to say a foundational Black American versus a Caribbean American, that's how we're looking at each other, but that's not how the society's looking at us. We're all Black.
Versus you how?
What do you expand on that question so I understand, so I can answer it?
You said foundational Black Americans versus Caribbeans. Versus you how? How are we versus you?
You're not. Listen, when I say versus, foundational Black Americans versus Caribbean Americans, I'm saying the distinction that you're making right now.
That's not a versus. That's just history and lineage, sir. That's not a competition.
I'm not saying it in an adversarial way. I'm saying foundational Black Americans compared to...
Versus, by definition, versus is adversarial, by definition. You're using these adversarial terms. We're not competing or trying to battle you by acknowledging our foundational Black American lineage. Our foundational Black American lineage is not a contest. It's not a versus. It's not a competition. It's not even up to debate. It's not a club. It's not a group. It is something that we are born with. We have a distinct lineage as foundational Black Americans. Now, why does that seem like a problem to you, sir? Our lineage seems like it's a problem to you, sir. Why is that?
You're spinning this to make it sound like I'm saying to you that somehow that your lineage versus my lineage is somehow different. We all hail from Africa. The only reason why there's Caribbeans and as you say, foundational Black Americans, the only reason why is because the boat stopped there and they just shoved everybody who was closest to the door out.
Not the boatism, God, not the same boat that dropped you off is... Okay. I hate boatisms. I hate the same boatism. Sir.
Okay. Would you agree? Would you agree? Hold on. Would you agree that the people that are...
Let's try this again. When I say wait, sir, that means wait. If we are in the same boat, why do y'all have the Caribbean Day Parade up there in the Brooklyn area every year? Turn your microphone on.
The same reason why they have the Black American Day Parade in Manhattan up in Harlem. It's the same reason why we are having this discussion right now.
The Black American Parade includes everybody, by the way. That includes Black Puerto Ricans and Black Caribbeans. Do you understand that? The Black American Day means Black Americans, everybody who has become an American. It's not foundational Black American, which is different. Okay, we haven't had a foundational American parade yet. We're going to, just like we're having a foundational Black American holiday we're going to start celebrating this year. But up until this point, we have not had a specific holiday specifically for foundational Black Americans, meaning the freedmen, meaning the descendants of slaves. We've never done that.
Tariq, the reason why I'm saying the same reason why everybody else is doing it is because in this country, we have to hold on to what makes us feel attached to a group. The problem is we're not realizing, and I'm really trying to...
Sir, you stepped away from the question. I asked you a question, so you thought you were going to dance around it. I asked you if we're all from Africa, which the whole planet is from Africa, and why do you guys have the Caribbean Day Parade and Trinidadian Day and all of that stuff? Why do y'all do that? Since we're all African, you don't call it the African Parade. Y'all don't have African.
The reason why we have the Caribbean Day Parade, the reason why there are parades in this, which we're talking about New York City, the reason why there are different ethnic group parades is because
Go ahead.
Because we are different culturally based upon where we grew up or where we hail from. Now, hold on. Wait. Hold on a second. So I answered that question. The problem with what we're discussing and what I feel I must not be conveying to you well enough because, you keep turning left on me too.
No.
The problem that wait. Okay. Hold on.
I agree with Hold down. Something that I completely agree with. We have cultural and ethnic differences based on the geography. So why do foundational Black Americans have to act like our cultural difference and ethnicity is invisible?
You don't, and I'm not suggesting that you should.
Yes, you are by saying that we are.
No, I'm not.
All from Africa. You just said that, sir. We all from Africa until it's time for the Caribbean Day Parade. Then all of a sudden, it's all about us. It's all about Trinidadians. But when it comes to foundational Black Americans, come on, we all the same. Why acknowledge your distinct group? Why do that?
You're taking this in a space where I'm not trying to go with you. Wait, hold on, Tariq.
Sir, calm down. It's all right. We're taking it to a truthful space. We're having truth to power, sir. That's all we're doing. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Lord have mercy. Listen, man. I'm not trying to say to you that American cultural differences should not be celebrated. As a matter of fact, I celebrate all of them. Okay? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying to you is this. When we start to have this infighting between us, that's not
who's infighting. The only people who are infighting are the non-FBAs who are trying to fight with us because we're acknowledging our lineage. You all keep centering yourselves in our spaces, trying to make it about you, talking about why we fighting. We're not thinking about y'all like that. Do you understand that part of the game, sir? We're not really thinking about you like that. So why center yourself in our spaces talking about, hey, we do all this fighting is crazy. We ain't thinking about you like that. We're talking about reparations and we're going up against the damn government who owes us. And you guys hop in our space talking about, come on, man, this fighting got to stop, man. We got to love each other. All this fighting and come on, this fighting. We're really not. sir.
So when you go ahead, finish your thought. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
We're not tripping on you. We're letting everybody do their own thing. We're doing something that's conducive to our lineage and our business, and we are not stopping you. If you want to go do whatever you do, knock yourself out. But why do you think there's a fight?
Because the way that you express yourself, look, I'm going to just take your statement that you just made.
Right.
We're not thinking about you.
We're not.
Wait. Hold on. Let me finish because I didn't want to interrupt you because I really want to get an understanding of that, and I respect you. So I'm enjoying the debate. Okay. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing. When you present it like we're not thinking about you, and you're talking about reparations. Part of the reason why we don't have reparations right now is because we have not collectively pushed for reparations. I don't qualify for reparations in America.
Right.
Every Caribbean person that is of Caribbean descent, pre-slavery, right? They don't qualify. But when you start to say that, why are you entering in our space as foundational Black Americans? You alienate the same the same Caribbean Black people from being on your side, and that's how. Wait. Hold on.
This is where y'all get it twisted. We don't need you on our side. We really don't need you on our side. We're not asking for your assistance. I want y'all to understand this. We as foundational Black Americans, we are not asking you to be on our side because your input don't really make a difference anyway. We always do the fighting and the heavy lifting. Sir, y'all didn't even get it popping in your homeland. You fled from your homeland at the risk of sounding kind of cruel. I'm not trying to be cruel. But you left your homeland. What you gonna do for us, you couldn't even do it back home. We're the ones staying and fighting, sir. I'm not trying to beat up on you, but it's time for truth to power. We're not asking for that energy. We're not asking for it. So when we say, hey, why don't you kind of step out of this? This ain't about you. We're kind of being polite as far as that's concerned. This is foundational Black American business. We don't need you in our business. You can't help. You don't want to help. You didn't help yourself back in your homeland, to be honest. And a lot of people actually come among us and they try to undermine us in our reparations claim, who are non-FBA. Whenever we start talking about reparations, we start getting a lot of these non-FBA people coming up talking about how we don't deserve it and we need to pull ourselves up by the bootstraps, like that mammy vice mayor, whoever she is, vice governor out there in Virginia, that Jamaican mammy who got up there talking about we need to get over slavery and stop talking about slavery. No, we don't need you in our conversations. Let's just get that straight. Let me get some more people on here.